So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Here we go.
In motion, Patterson. Quickly into the hands of Patterson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for 7 there, and it's 2nd down. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be 1st, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
In motion, Patterson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Bears 1st down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Back to throw now on 1st down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Wow, and that is incomplete.
Wow.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense. It's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
Ready? 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
In motion, Patterson.
Go.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
79 Broncos.
In motion, Patterson. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. Throwing here is May. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to get this
One of my
inside
offensive linemen.
Here's May. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And out of bounds right around the 20. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Looking to throw. May. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And Kelsey's going to have a Chiefs 1st down.
I'm so confused.
At the 18. Give him 2 on the play there. And that'll be good for a KC 1st down. From the shotgun, it's May. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We'll put a check mark in the box for the defense coordinator who said, how well can we stay with these receivers?
Hey, chill.
Because he just did it on that one. Force the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. They'll throw with May. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It's not like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
Dude, what are you doing?
Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To the air, May. Touchdown! An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Now for the point after.
I'm still trying to figure out why I can't get all my.
And his kick is good to make it 7-0.
Offensive line is stacked with abilities. What's going on?
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And no run back here.
What are you doing, dude?
Touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk,
dropping passes.
The onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
18, Pioneer.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he fades them off.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. He took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Back to throw again.
Where are you going, dude?
One that's incomplete.
You could tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
19 Lions.
And the slot man goes in motion left. They'll look to throw again.
Okay, I don't know what's he doing. Like, he's not even going out.
Courtesy of the effort of Hassan Reddick.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted.
For some reason, my offensive line is just not. Their abilities are. I don't know why.
To throw, it's May. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. It's caught at the 25. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. Able to shake him off.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he gets this
how
one
he's
inside
getting
the 15,
inside release
just a
on
yard
him.
or two
Don't make
shy
sense
of
to
the
me.
10. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. All right, rifles one, and that's
Thank you.
gonna be intercepted.
Be in the end zone.
And they will score a pick six for a Bears touchdown.
Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets them on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick six.
And I know from experience throughout the week, when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick sixes and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And Thomas just going to hold on to this one. It's a touchback.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six.
Oh, another ball up for
Oh, come on, bro. I was going after the ball.
Intercepted.
You're really going to screw us over. Come on.
Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Here's a diving catch right side. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Back to throw here. That escapes, but now he's swallowed up and taken down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. He'll drop to throw. This one finds Wilson downfield. And all the way down to the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. He'll look to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. So nothing doing there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss.
Dude, why did not let me switch to the...
And he will score. Touchdown.
This game's stupid.
Kansas City. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Solid response that time by a young quarterback.
Why would you not let me switch to
this drive, a touchdown pass?
I like how you described it solid because you don't...
Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get
He's not going to kick it to Hester. He's too scared.
But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
All right, hey, knock it off. Oh, my God.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Back to throw. Henry.
Dude, what are you? Oh, my God. That's so bad. So bad. Where was that throw going? He was open, too.
So rare to see any quarterback.
He was wide open. I don't know where he was throwing the ball, though.
Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Mean Joe Green able to get in there and run him down for what's going to be a loss of 15 yards all told. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. They'll set up to throw. Flushed out right.
Dude, nice job. Way to run away, bud. Way to run. Way to run outside like you little pansy that you are.
34 yards.
And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
That honestly one of the biggest pansy moves I've ever seen.
Attempt to follow here.
Just run into the outside because you're so scared. You know that outside, run into straight to the sidelines a little bit. It's okay.
13.
Why don't you stay in the pocket for once, bud? You're not going to. You just keep running. That's why in leagues there's rules. You can't run straight to the outside. You actually have to try and pass the ball.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away.
Again, yeah. I knew you were too scared to kick it.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
Nice shot.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
Second and 10.
Ready.
Operating from the gun, Henry. This is Fant on the short completion. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Oh, it's
You
time
don't
to give a
have
little
any
credit
skill
there to the defense.
whatsoever.
They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the
it messes
catch,
up the
nowhere
AI.
to turn
So,
upfield
yeah.
and gain any yardage.
Here's 3rd and 7. Operating from the gun, Henry. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt.
Wow, partner, it's almost a little jarring to see a holder set up on the other side of midfield. I haven't brought out my binoculars to make sure on that one. That is showing an awful lot of confidence in the kicker to try and hit from 61 yards. And this one winds up no good.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the 1st half. They'll throw now on the final play. They fights, and he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this 1st half of play. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
I'd like to know why you guys have not been activated. Oh. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. We're thinking up on.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the 2nd half will commence from the 30-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the 2nd half, Charles, remember in that 1st half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding off. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. DK Metcalf, 70 yards. And the Chiefs come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Well, partner, I mean, if anybody was still questioning whether or not he had an NFL caliber arm, I think you can toss that right out the window. That was a heck of a throw right there.
I would agree.
Nah, he got lucky. He got lucky because of his switching.
This rookie, big time throw right there.
He's a bum.
Great poise, stepped up, trusted he could lay it in there perfectly, and he knew that his guy was going to make the catch on the other end. Nice collaboration.
And the play clock about to expire. Andy Reid notices it and takes a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. May going to try to throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general,
you're not going to kick the Devin Hester.
Passing versus running on 2-point conversion. Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in 2-point conversion. But the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement.
These guys are getting hit
untouched. Right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Warriors 70.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. He finds his man, complete. That's done. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Looking to throw. Henry. That is taken in by the tight end Fan. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 27. Back to throw. Henry. And he wants that one incomplete there.
What's wrong?
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback for this passing game. It has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
He finds his man, complete. It's done. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Gets his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing
I'll change you in a second.
Or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Guy wasn't anywhere near him. Wasn't anywhere near him.
Time there, and now 4th down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw.
It's Derrick Henry. He should be breaking back.
Sacked at the 10. Jalen Carter, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. In motion, the tight end. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal.
And that's a good play.
And I think he's going to go.
I don't think that should have happened, but.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half.
Good game, Fag. Why in the hell did they take away all my guys' abilities? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I need to adjust the line up here because why the hell? Alright, we're gonna fix. Take off yours. Oh no, that's alright. So you get 7 of these. Okay. Take mixing out of there. There's 5 we can use. Okay. I get to use 2 more, right? Oh, what? I thought I got to use 1 more. Oh my god. Alright, I gotta go. Let's get real quick. Grayson? Grayson, come here. Grayson, come here. Please don't stand on this bed. Grayson, come here. Savannah, let him go. Grayson. Why is this blanket? No, you're staying right there. Stay in your room. How's it going? How's it going? Did you call them to make sure there's a piece available? We'll just go. Sure, there's a case. You're right. There was quite a few cases wide open. Okay, I need to go fix. So Calvin's got. Alright, because I want all the abilities, man. I want all their abilities. Ready to go. Wait, did I get it? Mmm. No. Go. You're not getting any of this. You don't like this. You like it? All right, no more. Go. All right. No. All right, takes care of one. Stop yelling at him. No, I like him having the joystick. Will you stop yelling at him? Like, really, girl? Stop yelling at him. Stop yelling at him, please. All right. What abilities do you have that I had to spend? Route technician. This one. That drops it down to 1. Alright, why? Yeah, you don't need that anymore. Girl, stop, please. Stop getting mad at him. Grayson, no. Go put it back. No. Yes. No. No. Excuse me? What? You want to get in trouble? No. Then stop. You're gonna upset me. Yeah, you're gonna upset me. What? Oh, okay, stop. No. No. Leave it alone. Here. No, here. Take it. Take it. Take it. There you go. No. Go. No. Dude, go. Grayson, knock it off. Dude, no. No. Yeah, I just gave him one. What the? Oh no, I want this. Put that there. Yeah. Oh, see, that's not right. Let's see what that did. I'm getting 9 AP, right? Yeah, babe. No, I'm not. Yeah. 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 Huh? We'll go. We'll go. It's not that. All right, we'll go. But if they get upset, you always. No, stop with the quitting. How am I not being supportive? She acted up. All right, fine. No, we will go. We will go. We're gonna go. We're gonna go. Yes. Come on, hey, we gotta get ready. Yes. Stop getting upset. What, buddy? Oh my God, are you crying? Huh? I said let's get a case. I'm gonna get them ready. Go ahead, take a shower. We'll go. What? You don't have stuff here that you can bring? Like, go to your booth. Go to your booth and get your stuff. Come back. I'll have the kids ready, and then we'll go get your case. If they go to practical resale, they're gonna want a bunch of stuff. They're gonna want to travel around. They're gonna want to go to the toys. Why are you upset? Acting towards you? I'm supporting you. Well, you're crying and you're upset over this. Like, I said we're gonna go with you. I'm paying money. I'm paying. I didn't say it was a chore. I didn't. No, I'm not. Get your stuff done. We'll get you your case. Hey, stop it. Hey, what's going on? Why are you? No. you guys are gonna play nice together in the air. Why are you being mean to him? What? Why did you break it? Dude, you need to stop. You're wearing it. Where is he? Where is he? No, Grayson, stop. Grayson, stop. Ooh, has unplugged it? Why? You guys are gonna eat lunch here though, and not paying for lunch out there. Why you got this? Did you put on your shorts already? Oh, good job. Did your diaper not need to be changed? Did you, Grayson? I will. Second, chill. Did you not need a diaper change? Okay. Grayson, stop taking books, please. Savannah, where you at? Let's go. Hi, buddy. I took down the blankets. Yes, I did. Oh, get out of that spot, Melody. My drink's over there. All right, underwear. You new underwear on. Okay. She can wear the Barbie shirt or she can wear her country shirt. It's up to her. It's up to her, not you. It's up to Savannah, not you. Here. What? What trash, dude? Grayson. There. Grayson, come here. You don't want to wear that? You want to wear Barbie? Yeah. I know.
I mean, it's gonna be a little bit.
That's fine. At least they'll be ready. I don't have to rush to get them ready.
They wore that stuff yesterday.
Not the jeans. That's fine. Their shirts are fine. They're not dirty. Alright, go ahead. Go play.
I mean, I have to go to Practical Resale and get some of that stuff.
That's
I mean,
fine.
I figured that stuff's not selling, so why not try there?
Yeah.
I mean,
Makes
it's
sense.
antiques and collectibles. That's pretty much what that store is.
Definitely makes sense. Go ahead, take a
Yeah.
shower.
But a lot of it's glass. I mean, I'm gonna have to bring like a tote or something.
I'll get it towed out of the truck.
And probably some packing paper. I mean, I don't just want to throw everything in there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to take the old tags off. I could probably do that while I'm packing it.
Sounds good. Go ahead, take a shower and okay. Why aren't you activated? Okay. Definitely want Kyle. Sorry. Why? Come on. What is wrong? What's wrong? Grayson, leave him alone. Two each. Oh. No. What? Oh my god, dude. Chill. Stop it. working finally? Oh, it's working. Good.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Welcome to the booth, everyone. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, all set for a good one here. Greg, this is one of those interesting things because you talk to both coaches. They've schemed, plotted all week, and the question becomes, who's got the plan that's going to fit against this other team?
Well, that's always the question, and I think if we really got honest responses from some of these play callers in pregame, I think they're not even quite sure. Everyone goes in feeling really good about the week work. They feel really good about where they are from a game plan perspective. But now, can you adjust? Can you find the elements of that game plan that are best suited for having success in this given game? That's the key.
Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And they are going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Here we go, here we go. Ready.
They'll run with Tracy. And they're going to get him down right at the 25.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup. Fresh set of downs.
Go! No! No!
They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on first down. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
On the give, it's Tracy. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Ready, ready! Ready!
Willis now to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Here we go, set!
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He lays out and makes a spectacular catch. An incredible play there on 4th down in their own territory. And even 50
God,
yards.
Jesus
Set
Christ.
to go now on 1st and 10.
Cougar 19! Go!
Now it's Tracy looking to run. Trying
What?
to find some place to go, but nothing developing.
What happened? What happened, baby?
Lost one
What?
on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Oh.
To throw, here's Willis. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of
Your
a
house
yard.
is broken?
Sets up 3rd down.
I'll fix it. I'll fix it. I'll fix it.
Let's go! 18, rattle it! 18, rattle it! Cut 19! Cut 19! Ready, ready?
Here's Willis. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
His kick is good. And the Giants will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Patterson motioning over.
Ready.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman can...
I'm about to go out there and get it here in a second.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Open man. It's Jamison
I mean,
Williams. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
so do you have like a vision?
This is what you can do when
Are
you
you
have
gonna
one
wanna
of the
do
best
it?
receivers in the game. You understand that even if the
So-
coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And then I have to take the tags off those.
To the air now on first and 10. And they'll take this down inside
Right.
35.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Take the tags off and bring them home. Don't waste time at practical reason.
Look them up on a second down and 8.
After you bring them home.
Come on, set.
What?
He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Based on the routes downfield,
I mean, we don't even know what how their tag system works.
A little bit more time
So
to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
That one intercepted. It's one of the best ever, Patrick Peterson. And he's going to go out of bounds, but a very nice return.
While you're at
the 35-yard line.
4 flags.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense.
That's what I'm saying.
You're defending your own goal line. You got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it.
Willis. Now a screen set up for Tracy. Whoa.
Dude,
He's going to be
okay.
dragged down, but not
Go.
until he's inside the 25. A big play to kick off this drive. An even 40 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Grayson, come get Melky's.
Pat the 60, pat the 60. Go.
A carry here for Tracy. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up
We gotta see how
behind the line.
4 flags goes first.
So after the loss on first,
And then if it starts to go well, we'll just say, okay, we're gonna crack 40.
On the ground, here's Tracy. And they are not gonna catch up. He's in. Tyrone Tracy. Touchdown, New York.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance and contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
How did they even have that outdoor market thing yet?
So the lead is
because nobody wants to pay extra.
As this kicks away.
Everybody's already.
Okay, here's the thing.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
Strawberry Festival, on the Shakers. There's people that actually pay to be in on the Shakers. Like, they pay to have a booth there. You can have an outdoor space or an indoor space, and it's freaking outrageous. But there's people that pay for it. So they could do it yearly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's the artisan market. There's chicken wings. There's everywhere. Like literally.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Like I can make them.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the
buddy.
A good spot here, second and a yard.
Yeah. No, they don't.
How are people going to pay? How are people going to pay? And when they said that
back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
No, that does not make sense. No.
Signal, timeout call, 9 seconds left to play in this first half. Now this time they'll look to throw. Oh, he tried to fit it back in the middle of the field. Can't do that. It's intercepted. And the Giants will take over possession here at the 44.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more a momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
This drive will start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up.
Yeah.
Both teams set to go in the second half is
What
underway.
now? What? Why do you keep getting upset?
Somebody's daughter just got a case at 4 or 5 or something like that. And she made like some handmade stuff, which like I think it was like crochet or something like that. All that I wasn't really intrigued by it. And then it was like hundreds of people like, oh my god, like where to go, like all that stuff.
First
like,
and 10.
Okay. We're supposed to get attention, like, my case would get attention, you know? Like,
Yeah.
like,
The third quarter begins with a run. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down.
I mean, yeah, I agree. It needs.
Patterson motioning over. Quick throw, taken in. Get about 6 before he's taken down. They send a receiver in motion left. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. A big one there on 3rd down. Good for 26 yards.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
It just sucks because the rent you pay for the booth, you just can't beat it anywhere else.
In motion to the left. They'll throw out of the gun.
Damn it.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted.
Yeah.
Picked off by the rookie out of Southern California.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Yeah. The lady I talked to at Four Flags said they make their rent every month.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Gonna go right back to Henry. And he's gonna be brought down, but not.
I can't. Kids! I got noodles are on the table. They just gotta cool down, and then you guys will be ready. You're not hungry. Nice. Yeah, mushroom. Nice. That should work on there.
One of the great venues to watch a game in any sport and one of the best home crowds in any sport, Soldier Field in Chicago. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you from the broadcast booth. And, partner, before we get this thing started, what are you going to be watching?
Who gets off to a fast start? In horse racing terms, they talk about catching a flyer out of the gate. Who sets the pace and makes the other team chase?
It's a rivalry that dates back to 1921. The Packers and Bears are underway from Chicago. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Ready, ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Henry.
Oh, nice play.
First play of the game, going to be intercepted.
They did not see that coming.
And they have possession, and they have it at the
Henry's
38-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber.
Are you serious?
Drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
In motion goes the tight end.
Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Henry. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
Big Lion.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That's complete to Calvin.
They hit you right into triple
And
coverage.
this play comes
They want to get that.
to
That's
33,
crazy.
and obviously that's well short of the first down. On 4th down, Henry. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
Yes.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now he'll try to run with this. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Second and 15. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Touchdown.
Dude, come on, bro. That's Dion.
31 yards.
That's Dion, bro.
Use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Personally, for him, a great opening drive. He had 3 catches, including the touchdown.
That felt like tremendous scouting, great film watching, and creating a game plan.
Yeah, why does he have this again?
Not only to get him involved, but to send a message to the defense. You can have a lot to handle in this one.
It's not trash. I'm gonna spank you.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is in his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, let's go, big boy. You're still our leader.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Looking to throw. Henry. Another completion right back to Patterson. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Boy, 30 more yards and another first down. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
In trouble, and he'll
Hey,
go down
get away
back
from the
at
door.
12. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. In motion, Patterson. Throw left side complete. That's Patterson. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Cordero Patterson. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point attempt here still to come. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know the...
From the 33, here's a 2nd and 7.
Ready?
Johnson on the counter. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun on 3rd down, Henry. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
They're going to try and throw. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position.
Hey, bud.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Not today. No, something here. So I want to clarify something. I just want to make sure I didn't hear him the wrong way. I just want to make sure I didn't hear him the wrong way. Did he say that when I up a customer, I have to give it to a salesperson? Like, I can't work them at all and just go straight to a salesperson?
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And the Packers are
because he told me I had to introduce him to a salesperson, which I understand that because I'm not going to be around to continue to.
And it's intercepted.
And when you
describe
trying to take their shot usually the ball has to be thrown on a little bit more of a line. You just mentioned it.
So Dan told me yesterday that I could take ups, but I have to introduce them to one of the salespeople that's going to be there. So does that mean I can't work them at all?
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Well, the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
And give him a lot of credit there, but even more credit to the guys up front. In that situation, you know it's going to be a stacked defensive.
No, it means that I don't know what Dan meant by that. That I felt like that meant that I can't work a customer at all.
Their own goal line, so to get a few yards there, a great start. Now we'll see what 2nd down brings.
Here we go.
Here's Johnson again on 2nd down.
I was confused on what was going on.
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
That was well defense right there. He saw the
well, yeah, I can absolutely. But I felt like that meant that I can't do. I can't sell cars. I have to. I up the person and I hand them off to one of the salespeople.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Okay.
Picked off by Trayvon Merritt.
No, I understand.
And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
No, so Dan wanted me to go home. I wasn't trying to throw it in your face, man. The way Dan acted yesterday, it felt like he didn't want me to continue to to work pretty much because I wouldn't be able to.
So from the 39 now,
okay.
They'll come up on
I
1st and 10.
Thank you. All right, man.
Now a handoff up the middle. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and the Packers pick it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. And they had just picked it off to get the football. They fumble it right back. I looked over to both sidelines. A lot of scrambling to find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost see, I mean, you know both sides are screaming sudden change. Because when sudden change happens, that's a defensive call to get back out on the field. There's been a fumble, so an interception, some type of a turnover. You've got to get back out there and play. These guys just want to get to the bench and gather themselves and regroup a little bit. Let's see if these offenses can settle in and start taking care of the ball a little bit better.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Here we go, set. Ready.
2nd and 2.
That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
That is caught. It's Calvin Johnson. And he gets it
Melody, in a second, okay? Go eat.
The 5. A good pickup there, 26
Why aren't you hungry?
yards. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw. Henry. And it's caught. And it's a Packers touchdown. Calvin Johnson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Packers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
607, 340.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Okay, ready.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range.
23 yards on the tuck and run. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds
what are you doing?
to go in the first half.
Oh my God.
Mustang 19. Ready.
Johnson, the man in motion right. They'll look to throw here on first down. He sets to fire deep. And this is caught inside the 5. And
That's on, buddy.
this one in for a Bears touchdown. Calvin Johnson, 49 yards.
And the Bears are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Looking to throw. Henry. Here's Johnson with a reception. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Trayvon Merritt. And the Bears are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, they were going for the big strike right there, but this just terrific coverage by the defense in the end zone.
And what helps being a safety in this spot is the back line of the end zone. Defensive back coaches always preach. That's an extra defender because you know that they can only run so far. They can't run past you out of the back of the end zone. Then you know you can't be beat over the top and gives you a chance to go make a play.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
I'm going to eat some. I'm going to eat some. I'll get it in a second. Oh my God, dude.
On the set.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
I'll be right there,
First
Grayson.
down for the Bears, a gain of 15. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Back to throw now on first down. He's going to air one out. And this is taken in at the 5. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
So they grabbed the lead just before half with a clock reading 0-0-0.
How about snatching things right at the end and grabbing a little bit of control? What a great way to go into the locker room. It's similar to a boxer flurrying in the last 30 seconds of a round and stealing the round. Great job.
Now the extra point. Well, this will frustrate a coach right here. The flag is out before they get off the extra point, and this is going to be a delayed game. Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Another attempt now from 5 yards further back. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Grayson, why didn't you eat your noodles?
The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing.
What they do now?
As we resume action, ready for the third quarter. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
He's got a man, complete.
And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down on the other side of midfield.
It's a big play there for Green Bay. And even 40 yards. Now a play fake here on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly,
bring him in here. Bring him in here, and I'll do something.
He wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Grayson, get out of there. Grayson, God damn it, get out of there.
Quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Up the middle, Johnson. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
That was a really nice run there to bring up 3rd and short. After the incompletion on first down, it's awfully nice to have a running back that you can hand it to and put you back in a good situation.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Operating from the gun, Henry.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
All right, done finally. No, they're laughing. Hey, hey, come here. He's playing with you guys. Be nice to him. Here. What? Babe, it's part of running one. No chips. just ate lunch. God, what called me now? Melody, I'm on the phone. What's up, bitch? Taking care of kids. Ashley's getting everything packed up because she's an open case and more flags. Dude, I'm so very racist. I'm confused. Because what it sounded to me was that I up somebody and then I introduce them to a salesperson and the salesperson works. That's how I felt. That's how I felt. So I was like, well, what's the point of me coming in there? I'm just going to hand it over to somebody. So I talked to Dan yesterday, and that's what he told me to do. He said introduce them to another salesperson because you're not going to be. Now, Brandon and Jared are saying that. Well, that's what I was trying to figure out from Brandon and Jared. Because from my understanding yesterday, it was basically Dan didn't want me to work. He wanted me to he didn't want me getting in front of any of the salespeople that are going to still be there. So I was like, okay. He said, don't have a negative attitude or anything. Okay, I was completely positive yesterday. Savannah, I'm on the phone. Savannah, I'm on the phone. So yeah, so I was like, okay, since Dan didn't want me to come in, or didn't want me to work, then what's the point of me coming in to try and sell a car if I can't sell a car? And now Brandon and Jared are like, you knew what he meant. You knew what he meant. You just didn't want to work today. I was like, no, I had full intention of working until my first day. But the way it sounded to me yesterday, because Dan didn't want me to work. He said because Jared had already said that you could work until your first day, I guess you can work, but you should be introduced.
No, you're trying to get stuff done. What are you doing? Ryan, what are you doing? Okay. Stop.
All right, bud. I'll talk to you later. Where's mom? What's up? Listen. You need to stop. You need to stop. Stop. Well, then you're gonna eat them. Well, you can't eat them in there. I'll get you. You can stop. Melody. No, just get one bowl of chips. That's it. Don't ask for No. Stop. I asked you to take it easy with him, and you're not listening. You want to take it easy? Yeah. Too bad. This isn't the ones you get. wasn't done. No. I'm trying. Come here, Savannah. No. Come on. This way. It's only a short one. Take a short one. Don't put the chips here. Why are you putting the chips here? Savannah, get up. Hello? Yes, hello. Hello? Hi, Chris. How you doing? Very good. Quick question for you. My wife, she wants to open up a case at your guys' store. Do you have any available? What ones do you have available? We were looking at like $25 to $30 a month. 30 and up? Okay. 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 Not a problem. Okay. Sounds good. All right. Thank you. All right. All right. So you said we have to take pictures of what you're gonna put in the food, but they have some booths available. Not booths. Cases available. It's $30 or and up. He said there's empty ones right now. So he said best thing to do is come on down, take a look, pick one, sign a contract, and make sure every the stuff you're gonna be putting in there is approved by them to put in there. That's it.
I mean, so, like,
Yes, he said as long as everything you sign contracts and everything is approved that will be going into that case, you can move in the same day. I don't know how big the 30 will be on it.
I mean, it's so much for this small.
I cut down spacing a little bit. Once you're ready to go, once you get ready to go.
So do like an important tax and everything.
Well, you can text now. Or not.
Well, you told me that. I mean, it would make sense to do it now. That way, all we have to do is transfer it and then
Right.
pay nothing on the tax.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Forward. I'm not an idea.
Well, here, what do you need me to list? What do you need me to?
Nothing. You don't know what to do, man. I'm just trying to get these other stickers off, and then I'm gonna clean where I.
Well, guess what? If we get to it today, honey, we can go first thing in the morning tomorrow. I work good. Here, go for it. Would you be opposed to me running auto parts? Well, let's see if you can let me, please. Alright. Should see how they're doing this. I think they're making like a curtain wall. Alright, what do you want me to do? Tell me what to do and I'll do it.
Well, I'm gonna have to clean where I use this stuff, so it's not all gritty.
Okay, so
I mean, if you want, you can start putting tags on the items that are mine, that people have to. I mean, I just have, like, this stuff is fine, I think, and then it's just these jars, and then that was a little bit not to look dirty, and then these stuff is fine.
So everything on the table is okay?
Yeah, and everything in there.
Alright, so where's that?
But some of them you might not be able to tie it on there, you might just have to tape it, which the good thing with the regular tape is it doesn't leave it to the residue, like these store tags from practically, so like, I mean, they just peel right off, they don't really leave the residue. So I think the tape is hard, and then that's fine. That's what I was asking. Remember? But I used it.
Boxes that you put up front? Don't be upset if I did. He's sleeping. Leave him alone. I found some.
So like that one. I didn't even know what any of this stuff is. So yeah, I would just tie it around the transfer. So like then that one. Wait, so the same style?
I ate my chips. I ate my chips.
No more.
No, I'm not.
Put them right there next to the TV. That's right here. There, yeah.
I'm thirsty.
Which one's sitting here?
I want you.
Yes, sir. So you eat your chips?
I want anything.
You want me to get you something? Want me to make you a sandwich? Trying to change. I'm trying to change my the name. No. Okay. Fine. What do you need me to do?
No, I was just gonna say when I go faster, you would just like hand me the items and then help me put them back on the shelf.
Yeah, that
Like
works.
some wrap, some of them.
Let me know what I have to grab. Let me know what I have to grab. Hope I know what to grab. That's the stuff I don't need. Redone home watering.
Well, that's still drying. I already, that stuff's fine
So
now.
what is he doing that with this?
But like after, are you good at wrapping stuff up and putting it in the cup?
I mean, that's difficult.
I mean, at least the best you can.
What am I wrapping?
Never mind.
You should not. Give me a break.
Everything.
Alright.
It doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, I ran out of paper when I was there, so I just started putting everything on top and like hoping it doesn't break. Is there another blue teacup? Oh yeah, it's over there. Can you give me the blue teacup over there?
Alright, where like that?
Can you give me the blue willow teacup over there?
This one?
Yes. You don't know any of that?
No, honey. Don't know.
You're like, which one's blue?
No, I don't. Well, this is blue.
That's a mason jar.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Well, hopefully this stuff will sell better over here. Yeah, because like I make sure like my stuff is pretty clean when it goes in my booth anyway. But like some of the stuff where I had to put, when I decided just to put those tags straight on the items that were like smelly, the sticky residue, and like this doesn't really do anything. Like it comes off easy, you know.
Yeah.
It doesn't leave a residue. Can you give me the antique sister?
The what? Oh, Jesus.
That probably just broke.
No, dude. Look for you.
Try not to slam them.
I'm trying not to. Which one was it?
The antique sister. It should be over there by the chair. On the chair. It's metal.
This one?
Yeah. Rolling the hand.
I don't know any of this stuff. It's like me trying to explain to you about bootlegging. As a bootlegger. Bootleg is when the quarterback takes an outside zone run, takes off the opposite direction towards the sideline. See? You would know.
too for fame because you're not gonna. That's fine. Yeah, it's fine. No, I did a workshop honestly. I wrapped half of it. Half of it was sticky. Once you get them, I wouldn't wrap that. That's fine. It's not glass, just the glass stuff.
Well, glass stuff, which ones have the heavy one?
Huh?
Just this?
Yeah.
Oh, so there's nothing else needs to be wrapped right now.
Huh?
Nothing else needs to be wrapped right now.
Well, yeah. Then I would start putting them in the tub. That's what I'm saying. I don't think it was like that, right? Why would you? Maybe somebody took their practical research.
Everybody else gets it.
Yeah, I'm gonna put those lightweight items on the bottom to drive a lot of heavy items. So I feel like this will.
Takes a lot to.
And you can stack.
Yeah, this stuff.
Huh? No, it's fine. You don't think you're right. Okay. That's fine. I've packed every house that way. But it's okay. And you can also store items in the bowl too. Mason jar. The large one. I don't remember how many like that.
Remember the cow at all.
Can you get me the mason jar? This eliminates a step once you get there. I won't be having to put tags on every item. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna have to put like my case on it. On each tab. also you could pay like an extra couple dollars a month to be in their system, so you know where to control like fire stuff or whatever. You know what I mean? Like it's like an online thing. I mean, this really isn't that much stuff. I can get it all done. I mean, we had more in this time.
Yeah, they're playing.
So now do this halfway here.
Sit down. Sit down right there. No,
Do we have any more packing paper?
what, babe? have one? I'll get you one.